Good morning, Internet. I'm Master Briss, that's Escape to the Sea, and we are back in Vietnamese Kanto.
Whee!
Today we are taking on Celadon City because, let's face it, we're still not ready to do anything near gym leadership.
Oh no. No.
But before we do, it's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
We're in Celadon City.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we need to do that thing people do at night in Celadon City.
Go to the casino?
No, go up these stairs and go and listen to a scary story.
Oh, right. Also that. That was option number 2.
Because who needs Evie when you can have Tales from the Crypt with shady green-haired man?
Yes.
I will tell you a especially awful story.
Ooh.
A boy bought a new bike, with very happy, and ride it to play at once. I remembered the sky was dark, he couldn't feel anything, but happy too.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, the bike's speed became slow. The pedal became heavy. If not pedaling, the bike went back. This imprecatory bike led the boy to the hell.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that place is the upgrade in the story. The back don't say. How to feel? N. This was a skill machine.
Ooh,
Just received skill.
we got the haunted skill.
Skill machine is imprecatory. The stunt can weaken the Reveal's strength. A fearful stunt.
Mm-hmm.
The really weird thing about that is how many thematic similarities it had to Hans Christian Andersen's The Girl Who Stepped on Bread. I've told you this story before, but for the purposes of the viewership, the basic premise of Hans Christian Andersen's The Girl Who Stepped on Bread is that a girl goes to buy some bread while wearing a pair of new shoes. On the way back it's raining, and rather than get her new shoes wet, she uses the bread as a bridge to step over a puddle. For this, she goes to hell.
Mm-hmm.
This fellow is my dirge. He'll become a monster to go back. Holy hell, this really is the hell update, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Dirges, we've got hell, we've got gambling. Actually,
Yeah.
I don't care about that, we're going to the gym.
Okay.
Ah, machine, lately girls like to do it too. I mean, roving sexuality is still a sexual minority here, but, you know, Japan.
It's also a minority here, thank goodness.
Japan, advancements in technology, Geminoids and all that, you know, can't hold it against them.
Suppose.
Eating game is played in its eatery. You're full while seeing it.
As opposed to the drinkery?
Yes. Let's face it, an eating game would probably get quite...
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose with children you can have an equivalent where they get increasingly hyper on sugar as they go further.
Oh, so you mean my students?
Yes, exactly like that. The gymnasium is good, they are all girls. And I am... Redbeard.
Yo-ho, yo-ho.
Bicolored Gen 2 sprites were weird.
Mm-hmm.
Take out the stunts which are taught by Yalugia's sister. Yahoo!
Yes.
We have Skunk, because of course we do. Of course we have Skunk in the grass gym.
Of course.
This is a level 35 Boosie. We can totally take this with a Growlithe. We have Flamethrower.
Oh, I just actually got what you... Oh.
Yeah.
Really? You gotta...
Look, if I didn't do it, the comments would. For all I know, VP stuck around.
Yes, but...
Right, I really, really hope I have full heal. Full heal's Y, isn't it?
I think so.
Yes, renew all states. Neeson be health. And I think that's wrap, but I could be wrong. Doesn't matter, Woosie has fallen, and ooh, that was not actually as much experience as I expected.
No.
And presumably we'll get a similar amount from this level.
Probably.
If we ever get one of those, remind me to name it Fa.
Mm-hmm.
And Actually, yeah, Victory Bell's defenses are generally quite
Bad.
meh in the grand scheme of
They're
things. Aren't
bad. They're bad. From the 2 shiny Victory Bell I've had and actually raised up, it's just like, yeah, I wish you could actually tank hits, because then I'd be more inclined to use you.
they? Lost out. What? Is it strange that the gymnasium are all women's?
Well, no.
I was about to say wasn't Misty's, but no, Misty does have that male swimmer who appeared in the first bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would be a bit, stealing Erica's thunder if it turned out that no, actually there was one of these a couple of gyms back.
It would.
But no thunder will be stolen today. Instead, this Papaws will go down in a single hit. Excellent.
As it should. It's a papas. If it didn't go down in a single hit, I'd be a little concerned.
I mean, sure, but it's not exactly a doozy to fight them, is it? Had to be done.
Oh, Yuzi.
So Yuzi becomes doozy. That's quite... This game is fond of that. I mean, you have Nilem with Nilek and all that, so... And this thing is just trying to make air explode.
Okay.
Unless air EXPL means air explain, but... Air is not a difficult concept to explain.
No, I think it's trying to make it explode.
Right. And Yuzi. Dear God. I've never noticed that its eyes are perfectly square before.
It's very creepy. It's very creepy. That's probably the biggest reason why I never ever used that line in Gen 2, because it just... Ugh.
It's harder on this because, I'm viewing this at normal size. Not normal size, 2 times the normal size, as that I can actually see what I'm doing, and...
I am too!
All the general imperfections are just... more present than they would be normally. And this is a no. It will soon be a dead no. With its... The brown checkerboard shading really just makes it look like 2 of the faces have stubble.
Oh my god, it does.
They just have femi... I don't know, is femibeard a thing?
It could be? I don't know. I've never seen an example of it, but I'm sure it could be.
I mean, neither... Yeah, about the only equivalent I can think of is Conchita Wurst, and I'm pretty sure she started off from the other direction. So we're going through this at quite a good pace. In Charmed and Looking Flowers. I mean, we've been here approximately... What, 5 minutes?
Something like that.
And we're already at Ath.
Oh, Ath.
Poor Lisp. He had his time back when we needed to catch the legendary dogs. And then we promptly copied his one good move with a Spearcle.
Yeah. That's the thing about Parasect. It always had potential, but it just never had the stats to back it up.
New. That said, it's done quite... I don't know, whenever I get one in Showdown, it tends to do alright. But Rand Bats is weird because of the whole level diversity thing, and things become... Yeah. It's not a good indicator of anything, really. Oh, here's Parasect. And there goes Parasect.
How massive that sprite is. Seriously, that is a massive sprite.
And absolutely, I mean, most Parasect sprites do actually show a bit of the insect's body, don't they? Whereas that one's just, nope, look at this mushroom, look how disgusting it is.
Yes.
No, we shouldn't take on Erica, that's a terrible idea.
We might be able to take on Erica.
I mean, Erica she'd have Tangela, she'd have Vileplume.
She'd have Tangela, Vileplume, and Victory Bell.
Has she only got 3 in this? Does she not have Blossom, or is that not a thing?
She might. No, she might.
Hard for you, the monster. I just remember that guy on the right is Yuzian.
What?
Nope. Minaji says, go back to the country with a long apparition. Jazz, do you hear of the thing? Heard just now. The iridescence elf in Bell Tower appeared. I go to help now. Though I was known the elf had come back. Then I go before.
I forgot that was Eugene!
I never actually knew that he came to Celadon before I played Liquid Crystal. And even then, I thought they'd just jammed him in there for no apparent reason, because let's face it, Liquid Crystal loved to fuck about with continuity.
It really did.
The goods is plentiful in Yuankong Market. Land of Flenty, home of the brave.
Oh no.
I like the place where buildings are bristly. The Xiaoxin Monster Center is big, isn't it? Hope that these are in Guangdong.
Oh.
Plentiful.
Bless this game.
Lately, Army Worm appears. Look, some in the
Worm's
front
World Party?
pool. Where to come? Too bad. Where's the concrete donkey? That's what I want to know.
Oh, that is such a good game.
I have never played,
that more
the only proper encounter I've had with worms is with the mobile phone version. I was so sad when I lost that, along with the really weird block breaker game with a plot.
You can have a plot on a plot? What?
As I understood it, you were a detective and you were trying to find out something. So you went to various nightclubs in this city that was somewhere in America, talking to vaguely attractive two-dimensional sprite women and impressing them with your paddle skills.
Because that's totally not a euphemism at all.
The power-up that made it longer didn't help, did it?
No, it didn't. It would not.
And you're boring. You don't even give us fly. Well, why would you give us fly? But,
We have fly.
Indeed we do. Right, you know what we can do, actually?
Actually use a bike on cycling roads?
No, beat Janine, because her levels are even
Oh.
lower than any other Kanto leader. And as such,
That's
we
true.
actually have a shot.
That's true.
I never thought I'd have a shot, but we can actually defeat a Kanto gym leader that's not a complete joke. Well, actually, no, Janine is a complete joke. The question is she more of a complete joke than Lieutenant Surge?
I think she is. I don't know.
I mean, Lieutenant Surge has that thing where he's pretty much just taken apart by ground, but Janine is just generally low level.
And taken apart. Good job, me.
A pout.
Taken apart by ground,
Taken a pout by a
psychic,
trout.
Fire. Yes. Okay.
Beautiful foot. I skimmed past that, but I just love the idea that someone would say beautiful foot as part of non sequitur dialogue.
Right,
Right, actually, if we're gonna take on Janine, raise to the fore. But yes, carry on.
No, I'm pretty much done.
Fair enough. This is a shortcut.
Shortcut.
There's really nowhere we can go from there, is there? It's just a shortcut.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
just like
that
it's a bullet with razor blades. It's a shortcut.
Yeah, it just takes care of itself.
And let's see if Ray's is actually sight. If Ray's sight has gotten better. Because it was kind of terrible the last time we used it.
It was.
But with the power of grinding,
Oh, that's
we can do moderate damage.
That's respectable.
And from moderate we can get half decent. And from half decent we can get decent. It's a system of gradual improvement.
I mean, considering the fact that Yude is normally a pretty tanky thing, the fact that it's doing that damage.
See, the thing is, I didn't think Noctow's base defense was actually that good. I thought it was more specially biased.
I know it is specially biased, but I seem to remember the couple times I've used Noctowl as it being able to survive a few hits.
Fair enough. Obligate's right, the nurse has green hair, it's wonderful. Comment. I was so sad when... Actually, no. I can't remember if they did do it in Heart Gold and Soul Silver now, because my mind is so contaminated by liquid crystal.
I'm about 99.9% positive that they did not do it in Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Oh.
I'm fairly certain it was just your bog standard Nurse Joy sprite.
Well, that just sucks. Let's talk to some imposter Janines. But actually, first let's talk to the gym guide. Hello, future champion. Go around to see many Zinzi curators. Who is true?
Okay.
Straight to the point. Be cheaped. Haha.
Oh.
They have lowered my worth. I will not stand for this.
No, you should
I will
not.
take on your Bulbasaur, which is technically a poison type, sure, but it's kind of against the spirit of the thing. And look at the thing, it's bright green.
It is. I never understood why they had, of all of the choices of green they had, why they chose to make Bulbasaur that one. It's so bright!
It seemed like a good idea at the time, I guess.
It's so bright though, like, honestly.
And it doesn't really get much better when it evolves, but I suppose it's kind of
Nope.
offset by the addition of an actual other colour.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, yeah, Lute's the best choice for Venusaur.
Indeed.
Because I
Well,
do not trust
actually, no.
Earthquake.
See, Venusaur is a bit darker. It's a bit darker. It's not as ow my eyes.
It's sort of gotten settled in as a colour, as Venusaur. Apart from that weird... The white shading just makes it look like it's wearing a half mask.
It does.
Oh,
I'm never
goodness.
going to be able to unsee that now. Just
And
half
it's even
mask
on the
Venusaur.
correct side of the... Actually, no,
It
it's not on the
is.
correct... No, it's not, because the Phantom of the Opera
Oh.
wears one on the right-hand
Oh.
side. My one is on the left.
Fair enough.
So, no, it is not the correct one. It's close
But
to the
it's-
correct one.
It's still wearing a half mask, so
Take victory where I can, I guess.
we've got half mask Venusaur. We've got half mask for Alligator. What's next?
Well, half-mask Ordlil, once I manage to get Spanish Gold back up and running.
Ah, yes.
If it is Angie, know clearly. Let's compete.
Okay.
With your leader. Which, ooh, outspeeds, but it doesn't matter because we're
Ooh.
just that good.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine these people are all going to say similar things, but I do just want to get them all to see if any of them do break the mold. There's only 4 of them anyway, I think. Ha! It is Angie. Unthinkable. And Gloom. We can deal with Gloom. So much Gloom.
Mm-hmm.
And then a Boke.
We can also deal with a book.
Cheating with Skillful. Which I suppose means the only one left is the one that's male, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ha! I'm Angie. But I'm also a man, with a Nidoking.
Okay. I'm not going to discriminate.
Nope. It is painful for being discovered, though disguised perfectly. Dressing
You
beautiful.
do you. You just do you.
Dressing beautiful just sounds like one of those terrible fashion channel slogans.
It does.
Like, the idea of dressing an adjective with no words in between, just dress strong, dress proud. I keep asking myself if they want to clothe Mr. Men. I'm just on a bit of a Mr. Men kick at the minute, apparently.
Because we got off it from the last part?
Or the part before that, I can't remember which.
No, the part before that was when you
Oh.
were drunk.
The part before that was the drunk episode, yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Janine, and then we'll call it a day. To regret, it was false. That said just now, I'm true. Whew, here we go. Combat we can actually win.
Yes.
Bird Sapper to compete.
Bird Sapper.
I drain the nutrients from birds and add them to my own.
Oh, that sounds so horrible.
Well, to be fair, it's no more horrible than vomiting things you've eaten into the mouths of your children in order to give them their own nourishment.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, it all comes into its own eventually. And I don't want to have to deal with Confused Ray, so let's switch
Nope.
to... Let's switch to Booty, actually. he can take it.
Probably. Oh.
If he's not confused in turn, which I don't think he will be.
Hey!
And...
Hypnosis!
Come on, please work. Yes!
Yes!
Stick fold! And now everything left should be weak to ground. Because that is just how the poison type works.
And no levitate.
Booty have a pillory! Go away! And now we shall proceed to collapse Saurus Rock on the tops of their heads. Level 40 Saurus Rock now, actually. We're getting somewhere.
We are. This is good.
And Aliad. Oh, Ariados. Yeah, right.
Oh.
I'd say, it's neutral, but at the same time it's level 33 and Ariados, so... Nope, gone. And also Molif with G...
Oh.
Dire hits? I think it
Is
might
that
be
a-
dire hit.
Is that a thing that's normally used?
I don't remember. I'll look it up afterwards. I'm sure there'll be some reasonable explanation for this.
Indeed.
Cue there being no reasonable explanation.
Well, all text will fill us in.
And maybe offer a fake reasonable explanation, just to give us the illusion that there is one. Bird Sapper win. Too strong. Lost to you. The red budge belong to you.
As opposed to the blue budge?
The other budge we got was coloured as well, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
We also got poison that can digest the Reveal's strength.
Okay. Interesting description.
Trained till does not lose to my father. But yeah, we have Toxic now. We have coloured badges. I suppose because it was the first gym... No, the first game. They weren't as imaginative with badge names, and the whole Boulder Cascade thing could have been a dub thing. Again, the alt text will fill in.
True.
Anyway, I think we've achieved quite enough for one part. We've actually attained another badge. We're getting somewhere.
Hooray!
And maybe next time we'll take on somebody else.
Just
Maybe. We'll give it a go anyway. See ya!